Ahem. Ahem. Better. Don't know why I was so huge. Greetings and welcome back there, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. I certainly hope everyone is enjoying their week so far. Happy Wednesday. It is one hell of a journey. Just trying to get through the week to get to the weekend. But yes, today I figured that we would play a little bit of the Isle today. Mostly because I kind of feel bad for when we tried to play the Isle last time, we didn't really get too much gameplay in. So I kind of want to make up for that little bit. But yeah, we're basically going to be playing the Isle, and we're going to be trying out the Stegosaurus today. Figured out that whenever we did play last time, I never actually tried playing Stegosaurus, or I didn't at least have a unique skin for it. So, definitely want to try and check that out. Also, welcome in there, Lord Abel. I see you've redeemed the first to hunt. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me go and give you just a little small shout out there, just for shout out sakes. But yeah, before we begin, of course, do have a small offline follow that we need to acknowledge. A certain Munchkin Hime. Thank you very much for the offline follow, and I certainly hope you enjoy your stay here with the pack. Welcome in. With that being said, let's go and start up the Isle on my end. Switch screens so that you can see the gameplay, and get right into it. You're melting? Still dealing with that heat wave, are we? Has it at least gone down past 111 at all? Is it at least maybe a bit more of a balmy 100, 105 at the very least? One degree less. No, at least it's a start. May not be the greatest of starts, but a start regardless. Stay hydrated, my friend, and stay safe. And there we go. We are in. Now, before it even tries to look at servers, let's just go and focus back towards North America. Let's see what we can't find. Try and click the refresh button just to make sure. I wonder if the servers are down right now for maintenance or something. I didn't see a notification. You started playing a new gacha? Oh, and what gacha would that be? And have you gotten any good pulls from it yet? So official network status is online. Could always try to go for an unofficial server too. Gonna have to get rid of the NA though. IP empty. Hide the password protected. There we go. Got a couple of European, Australian. The official Avrama East. Yeah, we could do that. Even though the ping is like 489. These pings are off the charts, actually. What the heck is going on? Just checking out all the different names for these places. 1,277 for ping? Ugh. Well, let's try it out. Cat Fantasy. Never heard of it. And you're still at the start? Fair enough. I myself actually, well, I suppose it would be considered a gacha because you have to get you have to get little things and you get a random character from it. I'm actually playing a Transformers gacha. I believe it was called Transformers Earth Wars or something like that. It's quite the amusing game, regardless. And it was released today. Interesting. Hang on. Maybe while we're in queue, I can try and look it up on the side just to take a look at it myself. Cat Fantasy. Oh, well, it certainly looks fun. I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to, because I put it as a secret sub goal, I'm gonna have to play Nikkei at some point. Just don't touch the tail with the volume on. Oh, disconnected from queue. How dare you? Alright, fine. Fine. Be that way. A South America server. The Alamo. Where is Evrima? I wonder if the Evrima servers are still not Evrima. It was ooh, what was that group I was part of? Let me take a look here. It was called what was that? Oh, yeah, let's try that. See what that brings up. Nothing? Damn. Not that one, not that one. A manor. That was that, that was there. Hmm. Fair enough then. Work lurk. Work's been very busy, fast for once. But I kept up. This is good to hear. You hated Nikkei. It was sus. Oh no. Also, last night I had to install a donut spare wheel on my car. Tomorrow I'm gonna get a new tire. Oh, I apologize. You had to deal with some car issues there, my friend. How about this? Oh god. Why is it negative 1,000 ping? Low rules, dynamic growth, AI storage? What? Dinosaur park. Ah, that was it. That should do it. There's always someone bigger or stronger than you. There we go. Oh, well, that doesn't help me out now, does it? Apparently, there's a server restart in a minute. Fine. Who knew trying to get onto a Isles server nowadays is so difficult? Well, favorites. Do I have anything under actually favorites? No. I should have things under favorites. I don't even have anything under history. Okay. Dino Dynasty? Noobs! Oh. Oh, everything is at 0 because everything's been reset. Yeah, free admin. Yeah, nobody's on right now because the servers just got reset. Gotta love that timing. A game you just started and you're at 1,000,000 power? Well, I mean, if you're just starting off and you have 1,000,000 power, I suppose 1,000,000 power would be the low point? The wild sandbox. Go back to official real quick. I think it's how all the servers probably reset. There you go. That's 112 people in a 100 server. West no AI. And A. Give me all the NAs, please. Ugh. Yeah, no, leave, thank you. Yeah, our Diabloceratops. Conservative favorites. That was the no AI. That was also 31 people. Oh, nope. Didn't want to do that. Hide the empty. Hide the password protected. Clean up the list a little bit. Brazil. AI to our MZ Global. That's Russian. No rules, free grows, global chat. Come on now, we gotta have at least some level of challenge. You know what? I'm almost willing to attempt it. But then again, that's 5 times the growth rate. Grow, TP, slay, more. Let's just try this one. Odds are I probably won't be interacting too much with other players outside of either fighting them off or potentially grouping up with other stegosaurs, so probably won't have to worry about people that much. Or rule breaking, I should say. If we can actually connect to the server, of course. Boy. Right then. We're just gonna jump out of that one. Oh, maybe I just jumped out too late. Oh, client disconnected. Yeah, no. Client trying to connect to it timed out. Well, I suppose we could try. We could try a European server instead of a North American one. Lag might be a little bit there, but potentially tolerable. Ow! Hey, Molly, what's up? Ooh, full moon? Yeah, didn't really full moon. Just didn't really switch. How you doing today, though? Well, I suppose we could try doing that instead, but yeah. Because that's going to be Ceratosaur. That's going to be a Diablo. 5 East has got a 44-person lineup. Screw it. I'm going to try it. Bad? What do you mean bad? Ah, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. My dog is sick and I'm getting braces tomorrow? Well, I apologize for your dog, but best of luck with the braces. Everywhere's got a line. I'm literally just right in front. Just gotta wait for someone to disconnect. There we go. Pokeballs are making it better. Well, I'm glad the Pokeballs can help you out there, my friend. Now, get me in here finally. And whatever you do, don't lose connection to the server. Alrighty. Let's freaking do this. 1 Stegosaurus on the rocks. What is this game? This game is The Isle. It's basically a dinosaur island survival where you survive an environment filled with other players who are also playing dinosaurs. The idea is basically grow from a juvenile into an adult. And I think I'm gonna roll with the green with red. Now we've got a large group of options to choose from. Water access, Swamp East, Southern Beach, South Plains, Junction 1 sector, the Highlands sector, or the East Plains. Now, if I can only assume Stegosaurus are primarily going to want to try and stick around the open field area, so maybe the East Plains would be good. But that means I would also have to deal with any large predators that are out there right now. So, perhaps trying to go for the jungle and laying low in the underbrush is probably the better bet. Until I can at least get myself larger. Yeah, what up? Gotta love it when it's 40 till close and people are still walking in. Yeah, that'd be restaurant life for you. Also, gotta make sure the volume is up on your guys' end, as well as mine. That way we can actually hear the environment this time. Lovely. So, we are Stegosaurus, the roofed lizard. And the closest area that we can probably go to for potential safety is over here. And thank you very much for the care package there, Gib. I'm gonna go again to start wrapping everything up. Yeah, you go and close down that restaurant and make sure that people don't come in anymore. I certainly hope you enjoy the rest of your, well, I certainly hope you enjoy the rest of your workday and safe drive home. Now, where is the sanctuary? Gib works at a restaurant. I don't know if Gib actually owns a restaurant. Unless Gib actually does own the restaurant that he works at, then that would definitely be news. Ooh, yes. Bit of open field with grass that I can graze on. Ow. Oh. That's not a stegosaur. Also, I got a mutation I can use. Let's see here. Xerox style adaptation. Gain some water. Hypervigilance. Hear carnivore footsteps at extended ranges. Ooh, that would be useful. I'm gonna say yes. Enlarged meniscus. Increased fall resistance before fall damage occurs. Efficient digestion. Your food drains more slowly. Ooh. Osteosclerosis. Resist and reduce fracture damage. Less hindered when wading through shallow water. Recovers health slightly faster. Let's go with that. Can you become a carnivore? Yes, you can. I thought he meant his stream was almost over. Oh, no. Nah, I work at it. Ain't a chief chef in... Oh. I mean, fingers crossed they actually get to that point, though, there, Gib. Being your own chef? Having your own restaurant? If that, of course, is the career path that you're trying to choose. I'm gonna say, let's not walk up that way, because odds are this sanctuary that I'm trying to go to is at a lower level, and I don't want to jump down another cliff. Are there natural disasters? There are severe thunderstorms, but nothing in terms of tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, or tsunamis, if that's what you're asking. I think there actually is a dinosaur survival game that does do natural disasters, though. And I think they may actually be trying to implement something along the lines of major weather events for this game, too. I'll have to look at the, what's it called? The development timeline? Something along those lines? Also, I can't see where I'm going. I thought there would be meteors. Well, I mean, thankfully, no. No major extinction level meteor events in the game. Y'all heard that, right? The sanctuary is not too far away from here. Ow! Is the aisle free? I do not believe it is free. I think it's like 20 bucks or so. Ooh. Small, shallow river I have to wade across. One problem with stegosaurus. They're not built for swimming. Also, thank you very much for when you went into the Pokeball a few streams ago. I did it for the bit. Thought it'd be funny. Glad it made your day, though. Gonna have to take a major risk right now. It would suck right now if there was actually a Dinosaurus in the water. This is a major part of the river I have to cross. No promises. As soon as I get across, I'm bailing straight for the forest, just in case the Dinosaurus actually is... Ammo! I thought that was the splashing of water at first. I was just like, I gotta make sure I bail right through the forest so that a crocodile doesn't suddenly jump behind me. Then that sounded like water. There we go. Sanctuary is just a few more feet away. Or maybe a mile. You fought as an ogre yesterday? Very nice, very nice. I primarily like fighting Xenogres because they provide me a level of challenge. Hey, that's a rock. Out of here. What are Zenogre? Zenogre are basically monster hunter monsters. and I'm a major Monster Hunter fan, which is why I have the sound alerts for two different monsters that I really like as sound alerts. The Noger is basically a giant monster wolf that is able to that has lightning abilities. And then there's another monster called Lunagaron, which is basically an ice werewolf monster. And you're telling me the sanctuary is at the top of this cliff? Either that or on the other side of a wall. You play Monster Hunter now? I do too. I'm like level 45, I think. Basically taking on 1-star high tier monsters. I think we actually had this discussion, Avel. Because you wanted to try and upgrade your gun lance. Ooh, is this it? Have I arrived to the destination? No. Sanctuary is literally up there. Which means I'm gonna have to try and find my way up there. Or at least access to easy food. By any chance, can I smell anything outside of the sanctuary that I can eat? Obviously, there's stuff to drink. That probably blasted out some of people's ears. I can turn down the volume for the stream just a tad. It might just be a little difficult for you to hear the... Actually, do I have the settings in here? Yeah, the settings in here are practically maxed out. You're just gonna hear the pitter-patter of feet a little lighter. But everything else, still decent in terms of volume. Ooh, is my way up? No. Praise the sun. Nice emote. Okay. If it hopefully is not on top of this cliff and is inside this jungle area, it should be right ahead to the left. And it would make sense for it to be here. Aha. Yes. That's it? Yes, this is it. This area here should house potential food for me in the form of special mushrooms. As far as the update has informed me. Ow. Aha! Here we go. I see it. Oh, no. Those are just flowers clipping through the tree. Anything? Maybe further in. Twisting trees. Well, we clearly made it. Only problem, I don't see too much food outside of just eating grass. Won't even be able to eat the ferns. Dragon Week, I'm excited. Will you play Baldur's Gate 3 as a Dragonborn? I mean, I certainly could. I've got a couple of other games lined up, though, basically the concept that I had for Dragon Week was playing games where you either play as or ride on dragons, or potentially even fight dragons. But I wanted to focus a little bit more on the first two. Because, you know, not too many cool games out there that let you actually play a dragon. Now, if I can just maneuver my way through all of this, down to that grassy area, I should be able to reach those mushrooms out there. I really like watching you play Baldur's Gate 3 during Wizard Week. Did I beat it? Oh, no. That was primarily just me testing out Baldur's Gate with the Wizard class. I will definitely go back to playing Baldur's Gate. Do not worry on that end. But, I will probably replay it as maybe a druid, because I really want to try and check out what the druid class has to offer in that term. Eating. There you go. Thankfully, these mushrooms are actually able to provide diets for all three of my needs. So I can keep eating these, get a full stomach, and then we should be good for a large portion of the, oops. Stop it. There we go. And we should be good for a large portion of the growth during the juvenile stage. And as far as I remember from hearing with the update, these mushrooms in particular can only be digested by juveniles, so as soon as I get to an actual adult size, I'm going to have to leave this little sanctuary. You really like my werewolf VTuber? It's quite cool. Well, thank you. Oh, and actually, I do have some major news I get to report for you guys. Walk away from the mushrooms. There you go. You're full. You can walk away for a second, because we have a special announcement to make. Go and sit down for this. Drum roll. Yes. Thanks to once again, I would like to thank everyone who was willing to help support and contribute towards the subathon. Thanks to your guys' efforts, I have actually been able to get into contact with an artist to help me out with creating my 3.0 debut models. They have begun work on at least my human form right now, and once we get past the initial sketch phase and start developing the finalized look, I will start trying to work on creating stuff for teasers. That way I can post things online for, like, if you get a certain number of likes or retweets for this post, you'll reveal more of the model. And basically just try and work up all the stuff for when I actually try and do the 3.0 debut. So once again, thank you everybody for your kindness, for your contributions, and for sticking around for so long. I know for a lot of you who were with me at the beginning, you had to deal with 3D model created shamanic wolf, which if you guys were curious on checking that out, I suppose I could pull it back out whenever I do the 3.0 model debut. Basically go through like a little bit of a timeline, sort of run through, show off like where we started and how we got here. But yeah, basically started off with a 3D free model just created out of just free VTuber assets. Then it moved on to the three models that you see here: the werewolf, the shaman form, and of course Wolf Chatter's form. And I'm excited to see where the future leads this channel as well. Hello. He's a deer. Well, I found myself a new friend. And it's getting really dark. There we go. But the fact that you're here can only spell disaster for me, huh? Because I think only AI spawn around predators. Regardless. Actually cool to check out watching the deer models walk around instead of running away from you. Now, how are we doing in terms of our actual growth? Character. There we go. We've got a perfect diet thanks to the mushrooms. Growth rate has increased by at least double. Health regen increase, blood regen increased, blood resistance increased, fracture regeneration and resistance, stamina regen, and sprint cost. Then we also have horned melon, sumac, chanterelle mushrooms, and rusula. Seems like actually a large portion of the food that we're going to want is in a swamp, at least during this stage. So perhaps jungle was not the best choice after all. But we are going to need water now. So we are going to have to leave at least this locale for now just to try and find a river. Which we were not too far from. I believe on the opposite side of this rock formation was the river. Maybe if we walk down this pathway, we'll run into it again. Ooh. Might as well top off while we're here, though. There we go. Still see the twisted trees. There we go. Now we're going back into the regular jungle. And another deer. Keep walking down that road, lady. If you're looking for a man, there's one on the other side. Ooh, that was an interesting call. Oh. 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 Jeez. Bit of a lag. The ping spiked past 200 there. Ha! River located. And my footsteps are actually getting a little heavier too. Druid with wolf wild shape would be so cool in Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, fingers crossed. I know wild shape was a major thing. Major thing. I was mixing three and thing for some reason. I know wild shape is a major thing in Dungeons and Dragons. So if they incorporated it into Baldur's Gate 3, then not only would it just be fitting, it would be amazing. Not to mention, I think. Oh, I'm gonna have to think though. I'm gonna have to think about how I would want to set up my character. Do I stick with the elf again, or do I try and go something else? Half elf race could be interesting because of just magic. Maybe a wood elf. Kind of be a little bit more of that nature connected sort of play style. Oh, walk away from the water. But yeah, I figure probably if I was to create a druid, I'd probably try and focus on the animal-based kind of magic. Or nature-based. I saw wizards apparently were able to have some, like, create water ability or something like that. I can only assume druids might be able to do the same thing too. Maybe some kind of vine lash? I don't know. I'd have to play Baldur's Gate just to find out. We can head back over to the sanctuary if we wanted to. Probably for the best, too. We are still technically just juvenile. We can still benefit from the mushrooms. Ooh, got here. Some kind of unique flower. And actually, oh dear. Now that I think about it, that is the river that the dinosaurs take. This river, which leads to that bridge over there, if we continue down this way and follow the river that cuts over through this way, that should actually lead us to the coastal swamps where we can get some more food. Yeah, I know where I am. Let's do it. Thankfully, as a baby, I've got infinite stamina practically. So this trip, in the safety of night, where things are going to have a harder time trying to see me, might actually go a little quicker. Unless I run straight into the water. Thought I heard something. way through there leads over to the aviary. Take along the water's edge, leading down there. This should be what, southwest? Yeah, southwest. Ooh. Run away. I smelled a chicken bone. That means someone died. Or something. Ah? Curious about my socials there, Molly Raptor? Ooh. Thick fog descends over this part of the swamp. Or at least river delta. Be cautious what lies under the waves. Also, it looks like maybe a fence is up ahead. Ooh. Also, just need to check something real quick. Yeah. Rah. Oh. Lovely, lovely. Moving along. A wiki? Indeed, indeed. I created that myself. Turns out the wiki itself actually had a couple rules of... Ow! Thank you. Turns out the wiki actually had a couple of rules for you to actually make a page on there. I didn't even realize. And thankfully I already met the requirements for. Swim, boy, swim! Okay. So there is indeed a fence. An electric fence at that. Come on. Get out of the water. Get out of the water! Yeah, that's right. Keep splashing. Attract every attention of every crocodile that's in the local area. That's fascinating. But the coastal swamp should just be up ahead. I'm a Pisces? Indeed, indeed. Unagi? That's the second time you've said unagi. By any chance, could you actually explain what that means? And apparently this is indeed the place I need to go for my migration. Well, I am at least heading the right course. Fortunately, though, it seems like there's also a lot of things that are dying in that area. How's our growth rate, anyway? 9%! There's an old show called Friends, and in one episode they jump out at each other and scream Unagi. Interesting. If it's the Friends that I know about, it's the... You're talking about the live show with, Ross and all those other people? I forget their names. It's been a while. One of those satellite... No, not satellite. Cable TV shows. Or is it satellite? So it was that one? Yeah, I know Friends. I have Friends. All 10 seasons. There we go. A coastal beach, and the swamp should be right next to it. Let's just make sure we don't step in anything we don't want to. This is where I'm supposed to be migrating. How much death was around here again? You know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, gotta be careful of every rock that I run into. What in the world? Moses? Oh, and I broke it. Moses parted the sea for me, and I broke because of it. Thanks, Moses. No! No, I gotta wait in a queue. Mary, what's up? Sorry you caught us as we literally just broke ourselves out of the game. Sub to my YouTube? Well, thank you. The YouTube functions as my archive for all of my streams. And I appreciate the support. Shamanosaurus. Indeed, indeed. I played Magic? I played Magic a lot of times. I think you were actually around for a couple of Magic the Gathering streams. Wizard Week? Yeah, I got Wizard Week archived on there. As well as all the other themed weeks as far as I remember.
Shaman would be a fierce and majestic T-Rex, ruling the prehistoric lands with wisdom and strength. Let's roam the jungles together.
Well, fondly enough, since Wolf Chatter actually kind of mentioned it, I do have a T-Rex playthrough archived for the Isle on the YouTube as well, so check that out as well if you want to there, Molly. I was? Well, my memory isn't what it used to be. Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to offend. Great. Come on, get me back in. I gotta see whether or not that stegosaurus is actually recoverable, because I I decided to follow Moses. And to think things were going so well. Alright. Try a different one then. I mean, we could try and connect to this one. Whether or not we actually can. Well, there's no queue, that's for sure. We'll have to see whether or not we can either survive or... I think I got an idea how I can take care of this Diabloceratops. Yeah, we had broken our leg. We were basically on the recovery from jumping down the cliff. Oh, there we go. I have to turn on night vision now. Now, if I leave this area, probably climb back up that cliff and jump down again, we'll be able to get back on the Stegosaurus goal train. Here we go. Raptors? Raptors would be able to kill me a little quicker. There we go. Air Diablo, coming in hot! There we go. Now. Back to matters at hand. Now coloration. Indeed. Begin. This time, swamps. Much better. And look at that. We got a seaside view. There's the swamp behind us, along with the aviary. We basically got to where we were. Let's just make sure Moses doesn't guide us down the wrong path this time. Also, that's a Carnotaurus. Now, everything we need to eat should be around here. If not, there's at least a sanctuary nearby, on the other side of the water. And where are we starting in terms of growth here? 4%. Alright. We can make up for lost time. We can make it over to that sanctuary at a shorter time frame than we did go into that first one. Ow. Mama Wolf, welcome in. Also, just because it was presented and curiosity was there, do you play Magic the Gathering there, Molly Raptor? I can maneuver through the marsh. Try and stay out of the water as much as possible. Right, quick sniff. Here, raptors. How am I? doing pretty alright. How are you doing today there, Mama Wolf? Got a bit of a headache, but it's nothing too serious. Fingers crossed. And congratulations catching that clipper. You do not see me. I am just another crocodile. I am just a dinosaurus. Hello? Adult stegosaur? Really close by? Like, almost right on top of? Close by? Oh, there we go. Hi there. Ooh. Hello. I mean, it's not sanctuary food, but it's at least something. Oh. Hey, two Diabloceratops. Oh, three. Got some interesting colorations, too. Four. Hey, kind of a mini herd. And there's another adult stegosaur. I'll tag along with you guys for a while. That didn't sound fun. What was that? Stick with your own kind. Try and prevent mixed packing, I suppose. Oh! Spectre lol. I didn't even realize I sent out a friend request. What else we got in terms of food? Ooh. Well, that's food, that for me. Yeah, no, the swamp from an actual land angle is actually pretty decent. Last time we were able to get to the swamp, we were Dinosuchuses and we were basically waterbound. Oh! A Bapiosaurus or something like that. How about food? I don't see any of my double bars. Maybe I'll have to run over to the sanctuary for it. And is this mud? It is indeed. That's a little bit of a mud bath, you know? Helps keep the parasites off and also prevents any carnivores from being able to smell us for a little bit. Once we go through the water. There's someone over there. Welcome back, Apple. Ugh. In order to get to the sanctuary, we have to cross through. Yeah. Oh, sure. Show off being able to walk through all the shallow stuff that I can't. Here, it hits a Lopodon. Come on, just a little further. Yay! Ooh. I'm coming. Don't worry. If there was something dangerous in the swamp, I would have struck by now. There we go. Quick drink of water. Now, we gotta go that way into the darker part of the jungle. This is deeper than I thought. Get the sword. There we go. Expect I'll be able to find another group. They won't have to worry about me. The sanctuary. Expect will be able to find another group to wander around with while I try and grow here, and then whenever I get big enough, I'll be able to join them and potentially catch up with them if they don't leave the locale. How long does it take to get big? Well, it all basically boils down to diet. As long as you maintain a perfect diet, your growth rate will increase by at least double, and I do believe, at least during, if you maintain that perfect diet, it may take somewhere between maybe 4 to 8 hours. It's a time investment trying to be able to grow a dinosaur in this game. I do believe trying to grow a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the base game aisle took about 8 to 10 hours alone, which constituted 2 streams for me. The heart of this sanctuary, we should find those mushrooms again. Now bring me my red fungus. Ow. What was that for? Oh, hello. Honey? Interesting. I can't hit it. Ow. Murray! Ah, the mushrooms. Found them. Oh, pish posh. I gotta wait for the Estes. I gotta wait for that second Estes to disappear. Bleh. I ate a little too much of the big bush. Stop being mean to the bugs. What do you mean stop being mean to the bugs? I was curious whether or not I could actually eat the honey. Uh-oh. Yeah. A fascinating situation. Well, if anything, I could always just sit right here, do a little bit of growing, and wait for that S to disappear so that I can get my perfect diet and increase my growth rate. Still loud? Yeah. It's gonna be loud. What I should try and do is probably set up, what's it called? It's like these little toggles for sound bits, for OBS. It separates the audio based on, what you set it to. And, maybe I can set sound alerts separate from the, main desktop audio. That way I can adjust the volume of them separately versus the volume of the entire stream. Because I was watching a couple of my VODs not too long ago, and I noticed a bit of an audio change between the streams that I've been doing recently and the streams that I did back then. Try and make my audio sound a little bit more clean in the long run. I'll probably have to look up just a audio tutorial just in that regard.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Happy that I brought that one back along with the Wizard Week there, Avel. I know you guys really like that sound alert the most. That and Wizard out of Ugly. But I didn't bring that one. Come on, that's the bear. Magic Missile was your favorite? True, true. And isn't it ironic that I was actually able to figure out why or how I can actually set the volumes down and stuff a little bit better? Maybe I can do that real quick. Why am I not even logged into my sound alerts tab? What the hell? Get over here. So I'm curious. I want to see this while we're waiting for that S to disappear. Right now, this is the volume for at least this alert. Very loud. Now let's see if we can just drop that down to about 50% and see how that works. Updated. Quieter. How about then maybe 25%? Once again. So if anything, the most notable change is at least 25% below. I'll have to play around with my sound alerts at that point then, just to see how OBS picks them up. What am I doing? Oh, I was testing out the sound alerts. Just seeing how it actually interacts with my OBS and figuring out different volumes. That way I don't blast out. That way I can set up the sound alerts properly and not blast out at everyone's ears. Off you go once more, Avel. Fair enough. Oh, and the mushrooms disappeared. Time to find more! Leaving on a high note. Quite literally. Oh, here we go. Are you eating the grass and not the mushrooms? There you go. Problem sometimes when you're eating food that is layered on top of each other, sometimes you eat the wrong thing. And there's another pile of mushrooms. And I make that jump without breaking my leg. That's also leading back out to the big outside world. Something might be waiting along the rocks for me to jump down and jump me. Ooh. Ah, there's a pile of mushrooms right there. In a much more safe environment. Ho ho ho. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Stop eating! Stop eating! You're eating too much. I might get sick. It's an issue because I didn't actually get my perfect diet. I'm still at just great diet. Well, that was concerning sound. Stupid Twitch bug? What bug? Hello? 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 What up? Nope, nope. Work through there. There you go. I can get out this way so I can get a drink. Really? That'd be great. There we go. You were brought back here? What do you mean you were brought back here? A Twitch bug brought you back to me? That's because you can't escape me. That sounded like a ceratosaur. Going back inside in the hollow. Going back, going back, going back, going back. Bob and weave. Serpentine. Into the tree. Aha. And that sounded like a small thing. Small thing that could potentially kill me in here. Because even though all these weird trees are able to maneuver or keep out all the large carnivores, small carnivores can still slip through here. And it wants me to migrate? The game apparently wants me to migrate over in that direction. Well, for now. Still gonna try and grow a little bit. Eventually, though, I won't be able to maneuver through all these trees and branches. I wonder. Bang. Bada boom. How about a little background ambience for now? If it decides to play. Oh. Nope, can't go that way. Oh, I can't see where I'm walking. Aha. I did not get sick. How's it going? You back? Welcome back. Welcome back. Going good so far. Don't know if you were around for whenever we accidentally broke the server and had to restart, but we're here. We're at the swamp, and just slowly growing to back where we were. Hmm. Huh. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I see it now. I don't think I can fit through there. No. Definitely not. It is actually kind of getting harder to maneuver through here. Come on. One more little bit of thing of mushroom and then I could probably just leave. No. No. Ah. Oh, music. Hello? I can't seem to access the areas with the mushrooms anymore. Oh. Vtuber. Thankfully not a Troodon. Well, I suppose if we can't make it into the nursery for those mushrooms anymore, I suppose. You just can't stay away from me now, can you, Abel? I can, of course. Alright. Well, if we can't go through there, I suppose the migration begins. We need to head off to a different area now and try and find some more food sources there. Of course, trying to cross through the swamp is going to be a challenge in itself. I know, right there, Evel? Especially mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Vile, disgusting little bugs. I hate them. Okay. Well, Kulakan Dragoon. Well, best of luck to him. I hope he gets the good pulls like you do. Eh? Right, we gotta break through the swamp. Not exactly the greatest of locations. Could easily get jumped from above in here. Ah! I exit. Now, we can really begin this migration. Looks like we gotta go past the aviary. Well, it's a good thing I didn't stick around because that's a Carnotaurus. Ow. Looks like maybe the Carnotaur, or sounds like the Carnotaur may be picking a fight with either the Stegosaurus or the Diablos down there. Fascinating. Started off all the way down there by the beach. Made our way through the swamp up to here. And now we get to try and march our way forward. But the question is, how are we going to get around the large building that's in the way? Trust me, mosquitoes aren't that bad to deal with. I mean, true. A bit of citronella burned on a candle or just some decent bug spray will be good enough. But if you don't have those... Oop! Safe. And actually, my family used to have backyard bonfire nights. A nice bit of wood smoke always kept the mosquitoes away. And you were able to have s'mores in the evening. Or just some open fire cooked hot dogs. It was the best. Or even just grow some flowers. The citronella? Actually, I didn't even realize there were two domes here. Watching X-Men while watching you. Well, appreciate you watching regardless. How's the X-Men? Oh dear. X-Men is Wolverine, Deadpool, and all those other guys, right? Oh! Ended Soul!
Ended_Soul 57 is now following. Welcome to the pack.
Welcome in and welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day. Just started the first one. Very nice. Has anyone actually gone and seen Wolverine and Deadpool? That new movie that came out? I'm a drive, don't implode or anything of that. Would be hard for a stegosaurus to implode, but I will keep that in mind. Thank you very much there, Gib. Safe journey back home there, my friend. We took the long way around, that's for sure. Oh, hello? Oh. I bet the Episaur? Hi there. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get to my next destination. I like your coloration, though. That's a good coloration. Uh-oh. Raptors. I'm still too small to try and take on something that could pounce me. Phagomizers are kind of coming in, though, which is decent at least. That's just on the outside of these trees. Here are the stegosaurs. Which at least means that if I actually get to where they are, I could have safety from adults. Rud. Okay, we're good. I thought that was going to be too steep. You and your webbed feet. Adult stegosaurs are just in the horizon. We must keep moving. Ooh. A little steep there. Ooh. Oh, that's a tree. Alright, mind your feet. I'm back. I had to turn up the volume. Oh, jeez. Welcome back again, Apple. We are so close. At this point, at least it's a straight shot. Dangerous territory, though. This is a main road. Carnivores hunt on game trails. No. Don't tell me it's on the other side of this gorge. Woo! Setting sun suddenly turned the river red. Oh. I thought that was a bird. Lovely. Great. How are we gonna cross this? Well, you can swim. Show off. I guess you were scouting the river to see if there were any crocs nearby. Appreciate it there, little friend. Now comes the fun part. Yeah. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. Other side now, please. Phew. Right. Now we get to hug the cliffside until we find a way pathway up there. Just because I can hear those carnivores nearby. Oh! Either that's a sign that they just jumped off the cliff, or worse things are yet to come. If I stick to the path, it'll eventually curve towards the direction I need to go. Now let's go. Off-road. Oop, 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 oop. Can't maneuver. Oh, things are going a little bit more vertical than I'd like. Oh god, rendering, rendering. Ping just spiked there. Oh. Oh, what do you know? I guess sticking to the path is probably just a better bet. Until it veers us off in the wrong direction. Don't trust it. Sometimes the best way to go through life is to make your own path. A journey you can create on your own is a journey that will stick with you forever. Oh. There you are. Instinct compels me forward. A new feeding ground is just ahead. As soon as we get through all of this jungle. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. I suppose you can say that I've got a bit of a symbiotic relationship with this bird here. Oh dear. He can scout out for dangers and threats, and I can protect him if he runs into something. Here are a whole bunch of other, sounds like maybe Diablos and Stegos off in the distance. Frames dropped down to 12 for a second there. And ping spiked past 100. Okay. Not break on us now, shall we? We're past our previous growth stage by at least 2%. And that does not sound good. Oh! Surprisingly, it's leading us into the highlands. And it sounds like Myosaurs. It's a little dark. Even with an exposed scrubland. But we made it. Oh! Well, that was rude. Oi. You made me bleed. You do it again, I'm gonna smack you. What, I scare you? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm bleeding. You're making me leave a blood trail now, aren't you? Here we go. Always top off my ass with this. That'll do it. Just a little tyke, huh? And where did my bird friend go? Kind of disappeared whenever you attacked me. And also, where's the rest of the food? I need a radish root. Oh? Hey! Bioshock Girl. And Crow. Hey, let's go. Familial connections once again. Now to see whether or not we can actually find other forms of diet. Something is eating actively over there. Too many corpses. And apparently Astro over there. So we got Crow, we got Bioshock, and Astro. And what was our... We have to eat ash. Mountain ash. Ooh, look at your colorations. A mix of blue, green, and red. Okay, so our diet changes. We have to migrate to different locales. Oop, wrong button. Well, seeing as how they kind of made it here before me, looks like they may have been picking this spleen clean already. Also, am I still covered in mud? I suppose because night lasts a little longer. Hey. Oop, Wrong call. Oh shit, that's a ceratosaur. That's a ceratosaur chuff. Bioshock girl, you following or no? I'm sticking around the adults. We're actively leaving the location. Best of luck, Bioshock. Looks like Bioshock's girl's name's kind of moving now. We gotta run. This is why I don't play with the music. Ow! Ooh! Okay. I'm just running. I can bleed a little bit. As long as I can catch up with everybody else. Ow! Thank you. Okay. I'm going to rest right here. Try and let my body start healing those scratches. Otherwise, I'm going to pass out from blood loss. There we go. On the healing end. Let's go. I think the thing that bit me was a Herrerasaur. Did a quite amount of damage to me, too. Must have been an adult. I'm still only 13% grown. I wonder how long it took you to grow this one there, Astro. Your thagomizers are impressively long. Bioshock Girl's ID is moving. Probably trying to catch up. And getting closer. Sweet. Any nearby food? That is actually for our species, not the drumsticks. No. Alright then. Grass it is! Yay, the sun is rising. Oh, frames, 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 please. Time to cross over. Uh-oh. I can't cross over. I'm too small still. Wasn't me. Woohoo! Let's go. And now we can turn that off because we've got the sun. Oh, it's blinding. Bioshock? Ooh. Please, Astro, save something for me. Oh. There's it. Did you eat her already? Oh. Bro found the real stuff. Dig for roots. Grab a piece. Oh, hello. Yay! Let's freaking go! Perfect diet, baby! Now. Is there still any of those triple sphere things? No. Astro got to it before I could get some. Yo, yo, yo. Whoa! Frames down to 3. Holy, okay. A little concerning everyone's running around with the music going on. That's a Gallimimus. What's with the music? Astro! Protect me! What the fuck happened? Oh, Bioshock girlfriend and friend. Pteranodon. Formibalu. Or formidable. Formidable. There we go. Getting everybody together now. Well, at least you know, Blake has to be safe if you got birds in the water and in the air. Oh. That's not a good smell, though. And yet it disappeared. Throws back in the groove. Ooh. Who's getting testy? like walking with your head up high now, don't you? Hmm? Like Bioshock girls leading the way. Uh-oh. Woo. Formidable is about to reach the horizon line. How are you holding your tail up like that? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, home now. How's the stream going? I hope there was no problem. Yeah, no problems at all. Managed to actually find a decent-sized stegosaurus herd to hang out with. And I have learned how to raise my tail in a threat display. What the... Pretty decent, too. Pretty decent animation. Ow. Thank you, Avel. And our group is joined by a single Diabloceratops. For some reason. Now they incorporated battle stances for the dinosaurs. But what does it do, actually? Is it just for the display? And prep the swing. Interesting. If I could play it, by far my favorite feature of Monster Hunter Wilds will be the non-gender specific styles. I mean, yeah, it's nice that they're incorporating that. I would say my favorite feature is going to be... Ooh. Well, I saw how they reworked all the weapons. And apparently nowadays you can actually, like, pivot your position for lining up your attacks and blocking, so that's very nice. That actually kind of just was needed. Dragon Age Vile Guard. I've never played any of the Dragon Age games. Oh. Ceratosaurus. Two Ceratosaurs! Standing the fuck back. Where'd the rest of the group go? I see Astro and Formidable. Where did... Where'd everyone else go? They were just over here. They go up the mountain. Oh. Looks like I got the green one. Oh no, that's a Gallimimus. Must have chased up the Ceratosaurus. Boy. While the Dragon Age games I played, 2 and Inquisition, were similar to Baldur's Gate, but instead of being predominantly turn-based, it's third-person combat. I do enjoy a bit of third-person combat. I was actually curious about trying out Origins, but I just never really picked it up. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. For what little I could actually get. Just like with Baldur's Gate, be careful with cutscenes. No worries. Whenever I played that, I did make sure the private moments and nudity was disabled, for which TOS reasons. Literally nothing to eat around here. Well, that's not a fun sound now, is it? Plenty of air. I'm looking for the 3 little circles. It's either radish flowers or fireweed. And that's probably the fireweed. I'm gonna do the stupid thing and break away from everyone real quick to try and see if I can't smell something that I can actually grab myself. When there's at least a pair of ceratosaurs nearby. Apparently someone tried to do the Dragon Age TV show on Netflix, and the bit I had saw, it's just Dragon Age 2 gameplay with UI turned off. Oh. So it was a scam. Was but a lie. Excuse me. Oh dear. I seem to be leaving the locale. I seem to be leaving the area that actually has my food. So, time to turn back. Someone sounds like they're having a lot of fun over there. And you're downloading Elden Ring right now, Gib? Excellent. Perhaps whenever you start playing, I can give you a lend hand if you want. I'm gonna have to get back into the Elden Ring myself. Mostly just because I gotta try and figure out where I gotta go for the next areas. New map's a freaking maze. Probably grab water while we're still nearby the lake. You saying you'd Elden me a hand? I suppose I am. Oh! It's like feeding the ducks. Some people just want to wade. Whoa! Woo! Find those horns. I got you. I got your ear. Here they come. Did I get to the forest in Elden Ring? I'm practically in its DLC right now. Oh, you're probably talking about the forest, the DLC in the forest, or the forest in the DLC. I know I at least got to the Cerulean Fields, and I beat Bale. That's as far as I know. That food. That food. Oh, it's just grass. You're just eating grass. Well, there they go again. Uh-oh. Oh, hell no. You back off me. I'm on the healing end. You can't mess with this. Come on, fight me. Fight me, bitch. Fight me. Woo, that was an interesting move. A straight up charge thrust? I like that. Do that again. Basically just bitch slap somebody. Shamanic went puppy mode and begged for food. Oh, Force that turns Elden Ring into a horror game. Yes, I passed through there. You're talking about probably the worm people, right? They've got a unique ability. It's called Death. Alright, well I need stamina now, so I'm gonna go over here and just sit next to this tree. Y'all continue having fun chasing around ceratosaurs. Kulakan, what's up? Force that turns Elden Ring into a horror. The Abyss. The Abyss. Well, welcome in there, Kulakan. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day. Astro's walking off. Bulls playing with the penguins. That ceratosaurus coming back down. I mean, it's about time I get up so I can keep close to someone safe. Was I grinding? Oh, you're talking to Kulikon. Oh. Brazil nut. Papaya. I have suddenly unlocked my adult diet. The migration is telling me I need to go that way. Away from this lake. And suddenly the frame rate for the game has gone down. Ooh. Look at that entire herd of Diabloceratops coming down the hill. He's up there, the little prick. There he is. A spunky little prick, I'll have you know. Oh, a Gallimimus. Hey, birdie. Birdie bird. Huh? Was that you? In fact, it was. Mr. Potato. Alright, well. Everyone's chilling. Time to get back my stamina. Sun's starting to set too. Gotta deal with the real fun annoyance. Stamina management. Because as you can see, even just from sitting here, that footprint isn't even half full. Perhaps when the sun sets, I'll break off from the group and try and head for the jungle. The new migratory area, outside the mountain. Thanks, guys. Best of luck to you. I'm off. Through that pass down the mountain. See where it goes. I'm going to assume nearby that large rock. Oh no. That large rock. And next to that lake. I hear other stegosaurs. As long as I can keep hopping between groups of stegosaur adults, I have a chance. And I'm starting to get a little bit of the red inside of my plates. They're not even considered a subadult, or not even as juvenile. Shouldn't even try looking for food right now until we actually make it to the area. Then again, it's also a good idea to see if there's anything I need to worry about nearby. To which it looks like I'm all alone. Oh dear. I live. Although I don't like the sound of that. Nice try, Avel. Ah, this is the lake the dinosaurs start at. Lovely. And this is the locale that you want me to stay at? Near the lake filled with giant alligators and crocodiles? Yeah, okay. Why not just put a freaking target on my head? I have to jump through the river. Wish me luck. Safe. Just encountered another one? Another one of what? Oh, you're playing Monster Hunter now. Well, here we are. The jungle biome that's apparently going to have all the food I need. Here, Ivor. 'Twas foretold. Now, if only there was actual food around here. You need Dragonite ore? Well, try and find a mining spot. Go for a walk, enjoy some sun. Well, then again, in your current weather situation, I probably wouldn't suggest going outside very long. I can smell water. I can smell water far off into the distance, but no food in between those 2 points. Ooh. Precisely what I need. What we got? Papayas? We have got... Oh. Papaya? jackfruit. Because that's certainly no banana. Good. Keep an empty stomach a little bit just for other food sources. Yes, obviously I smell that food. What else? I just gotta get close enough to it, I guess. In this dense jungle, smells mix too much. Apparently. Favorite fruit? Apples. Apples are amazing. You can have them sweet, you can have them sour. You like fig? I do enjoy a good fig Newton now and then. Been a while, actually. What other things can we eat? Trillium or fiddleheads. And then papaya or Brazil nut. Why did this jungle environment have to be on a hill? And these are banana leaf plants. I should be able to get bananas off of these. At least they look like banana leaf plants. Oh, I left my food territory. I'm basically just gonna be on constant sniff patrol, aren't I? Hmm. Currently eating figs? Nice. Enjoy your favorite snack. And I keep trying to find mine. At least inside this obscure jungle environment, I'm not going to be running into too many other players. I can find my food and eat in peace. Unless, you know, I'm a mountain. Ooh, dear. Don't break a leg. Oh dear. I suppose while we're on the topic, how about favorite candy? Throw them out there. Is that a steggy? Yes, Maple. Welcome to our attempt at trying to grow a stegosaurus. I know it's one of your favorites, right? Actually, no, it was Ankylosaurus and Styracosaurus. Dark chocolate? Nice. Very good. Healthy choice. Depends on what type. I love Steggy, and it's all FGO's fault? And Leonardo da Vinci? Eh? Come again? Leonardo da Vinci had a thing for stegosaurs? What? Da Vinci briefly had a pet steggy. Huh? This is lore that I never knew. Just a tiny stagnant lake in the middle of the jungle. Red vine Swedish fish rose chocolate? Da Vinci had a dinosaur. What? That's what I'm saying. Posted an image in games discussion. Okay, hang on. I need to look at this. Well, that's channel promotion. Here we go. Games discussion. Oh, okay. It's from a game. Admittedly, though, that is a cute image. Hang on. I can save it real quick and share it with you guys. Just need to make sure that it's actually in a file that I can... There we go. That I can pull it from. Browse. Looking at all. There you go. From here, there, open, done, and boom. Oh, I can grab it. I said I can grab it. There you go. There you go. And we are. Da Vinci, everybody. A game where Da Vinci, but as a waifu with a cute steggy. Yes. Yeah, what game is that? That's actually an interesting... That's an interesting concept. Is it like a dino game? FG... Oh, Fate Grand Order. I see. Well, you learn something new every day. Of course it's Fate. Ooh, yes, yes. Both of what I need. Banana plant. Oh wait, not banana plant. Banana plant is an S. What is this? Oh, it's probably the trillium. Or the fiddleheads. Probably the fiddlehead. Because the trees right here look like they've got little fiddles. In Fate, everything is waifu? I mean, there's a lot of waifu games out there nowadays. Like Nikkei, like Cat Fantasy. Like papaya. Or is this the Brazil nut plant? Looks like maybe the Brazil nuts are on the ground. So the Brazil nut falls from the trees, cracks open, and then you can eat it. There's other ones down here. Yep, there they are. That's one half. There's the other. Leave cat out of this. What? Oh dear, I gotta stop eating. Stop eating, I'm gonna get sick. Isekai slow life. Yeah, there's options. There's just options, okay? Pick your poison. And obviously Avil's highly defending cat. I know it's not exactly a waifu collector game, but I know I used to play a game called Fire Emblem Heroes. It was basically gacha, and had a whole bunch of different characters from the... Oh! Kiala!
Welcome, player Kiala. Join our pack as we howl under the moonlight and embrace the wild chaos together.
There we go. One little shout out for player 3 Kiala. Thank you very much for the raid, my dear friend. I certainly hope you had a wonderful stream playing, looks like God Eater 3 from Gibbs shout out. And I hope you had a wonderful stream. I assume you're off to babysit the puppers? Wolf Chatter did double? What do you mean Wolf Chatter did double? Did he speak twice? I only heard him talk once. Yep, have a good rest of the stream? Of course. Thank you once again for joining, though, there, Kiala. Always a pleasure seeing you again. No, I wish you'd stay around a little longer. It's fine. I know you're busy. I don't force people to watch. For some reason, I heard him with an echo. Oh? Oh, maybe his voice was a little loud and got picked up on the microphone. Whenever I have the volume up and he talks, it happens like that sometimes. God Eater was a good anime. I keep getting pulled in here, so I disagree. What do you mean? What do you mean? You keep getting pulled in here. This is the weird question that I keep wanting to figure out from you. You say that you leave the stream, but for some odd reason you get pulled back in. Like, do you not just exit out of the tab? Or if you're watching from mobile, you can always just close out the window altogether. Yeah, if you press the home button and then look at all your background tabs, you should just be able to flick me up, and then you can move on to someone else if you're if you're so inclined on leaving. I just find it funny. Fair. Fair. That's understandable. And thankfully, it doesn't seem like my stomach wants to try and upchuck everything that I ate, so now to try and find water. Again. Well, that's that. Ah, there we go. Probably the most isolating part of the journey. Started off at the swamp, managed to hang out around Sanctuary, migrated to the mountains, got into a fight with a ceratosaur. Now I'm off into the jungle to live as a hermit, eating Brazil nuts and bananas. Life takes some pretty interesting turns, I guess. Have I heard of Up Dog? Not much, how are you? Here's the lake. Right there. Got what you were going for? Indeed. Up Dog is a pretty old trick. Would try and provide a decent view. But, you know, kind of dark. Ooh, here we go. At least something, I guess. While we're just sitting for waiting for morning. Yeah. A pretty decent looking spot indeed. There we are. Lovely. Yep, the Helsing Abridged. Good series. Oh, well, damn. Didn't have to wait long for morning now, did we? The one anime I'm actually kind of interested in watching is that one dungeon anime where apparently like they try and cook everything. I forget what it's called, but apparently there's an abridged version of that on, I think, YouTube too somewhere. Every time I go through YouTube shorts, it ends up filtering through some bits. Dungeon Meshi? Is that it? I don't know if that's it. That title sounds too short, actually. Oh god, oh god. Frames per second. Frames per second are dying. I can look at the ground, perfectly fine. Look through the jungle, everything breaks. Dungeon A, aka Delicious in Dungeon. Yes, that was it. Delicious in Dungeon. That rings a bell a lot more. Dun or DND. Yeah, yeah. Or be more DID if you really wanted to just avoid the end. There we go. Top that one off. I wonder. No. Can't hit the tree to knock him down. That would have been cool, though. And actually, now that I look at it, my Thagamizers are actually getting quite long. I could probably actually do some damage now. Hey! I'm actually considered a juvenile. I had a D&D campaign 3 years ago where we ate monsters. Nice. I participated in a D&D campaign where we basically ate every monster we defeated. Let's just say sometimes it didn't go out very well. Troll meat exactly isn't edible when it comes to a corpse. Despite being a culinary show in a seemingly D&D based universe, Dungeon Meshi has been confirmed to not actually look into. The creator didn't look up D&D things or culinary things. Oh, really? So he just did it on the fly and it just clicked. Was a bread. Translating, I'm going to say that your character was a piece of bread. was a bard. Okay, you were a bard. Okay. I was a bread. Kind of threw me off for a second there. Would you eat the Brazil nut? Do it. He doesn't want to eat it because his stomach is full. Alright, fine. Grab the thing. Now eat it. That Brazil nut is stuck in my throat. Get it off! Get it off! Alright, give me another Brazil nut. I'm smelling the nut that's in my throat. Oh, that's gonna throw me off so much. Good idea for a new character, though. A bread bard. Yeah, you can bread the bread. Please don't smell the nut. God damn it. Food strikes back. Yeah, wasn't expecting it to just, you know, latch onto me like a leech. Give me another Brazil nut. Maybe I can try and... Maybe I can eat this one off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Climb. I know you're big, but climb. No, that's falling. Just right there. You see it. You want it. You love it. No. Fine. Aw. I win in the end. You. Now the stegosaurus. In my part of the jungle. Oh dear lord, no. Please tell me I can actually eat. And it counts. Lovely. Okay. So apparently I just got my floating Brazil nut partner now. I guess this is my equivalent of Wilson. What do you think, Wilson? Should we try and head out of this forest? Maybe. Wilson, which way do you think we should go? Wilson says, that way. Ooh. I'm alive. Hey, wait a minute. This is a sanctuary. Anybody in here? I see a bit of water. That would be nice to get to. Just gotta maneuver. Ow, 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 bees! Oh, this isn't water, it's mud. Ah! And apparently if I get close enough to the beehives, they start swarming. Get me out of here! I can't see where I'm going. Just walk over it. There we go. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. Uh-oh. Through there. Pop and weave. Serpentine. There you go. Oof. I thought I was gonna get stuck in that. Screw you, bees. Well, at least we figured out what they were for. Keep all the big carnivores out. Or keep all anything big out, I should say. Ooh. Well, technically, that's not really what I need. I need to find another Wilson. That or at least a river. Well, there's water all the way down there. Guess we're going this way then. Wilson, you are leading us the wrong direction. What are you, nuts? Oh dear. Poor bean. Apparently I can eat these mushrooms. Don't get any nutritional value out of them. Because I'm no longer a baby. Here we go. What the? I didn't even notice you. Well, at least you're too small to actually be a threat to me. Right then. Where to next? Could try following the main highway. Trying to keep a food source nearby for you there, Serrano. You'll have to try me. Yeah, trying to be sneaky. Just letting you know. I see you. Alright. Game on. Freaking you out now, aren't I? Freaking you out! Oh, I'm out of stamina. Ah! That's why I can't do my attack anymore. I'm out of stamina. Struck you too now, didn't I? Yeah, he's bleeding. Gotcha. And that's what you get for playing stupid. You are too small to be a threat to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and take a break. Not only am I bleeding, but I am also completely out of a stamina bar now. And does holding my tail up actually take stamina? It does. I can't lift my tail anymore. Did I win? Of course I won. Look at me. I'm walking away. I'm walking away with just a couple scratches. He's the one lying in the dirt right now. I can't smell any other Brazil nut other than Clive. Or Wilson. Rethinking his life choices? Yeah, let's just say that he's rethinking life. Just in general. His subscription to life ended. Exactly. Now you're catching on. Thankfully healing all the blood loss, which honestly wasn't much. And also regaining stamina. At a slow and steady pace. Yeah. Well, that sounded like a stegosaur. At least I know where I'm walking now. It's about time I try and join a herd to stick with. If I can. Based on my time frame. I'll probably walk along this main road here. Excuse me. Yep. Oh. If there's one thing that the Isle does right, it's make visually pleasing environments. Now, if we could just see at night. Without, night vision. So what is Dragon Week? Well, Dragon Week is basically the whenever we reach the 900 followers, I've got a small list of games lined up that are basically focused around the concept of either playing as, riding, and or fighting dragons. I won't spoil what games I've chosen, but they mostly follow along that basic concept line. It's kind of the same with all the other follower goals. Dinosaur Week was all about dinosaur games. Jurassic Week was technically a free event week where we basically just played a whole bunch of Jurassic Park games. I believe there was actually a Science Week where we played a whole bunch of games focused around like different things such as evolution. We basically played, I think, Empires of the Undergrowth for the first time during that week event because it was a scientist researching ant colony behavior. Basically, I've just got a variety of themes in mind, and I pick games that follow that theme. Yeah, you've been here for 3 of them. And depending on how well reviewed or just well received some of the games are, I plan on trying to come back to a couple of them. Such as, I know for Dinosaur Week, I'd like to try and go back to Paleopines. For Mecha Week, I want to go back over to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Woo. Can chill out on the beach real quick while I recover stamina. Wizard Week, I mean, there are a lot of different games. Obviously, pardon me. Obviously, like how we were kind of discussing before, definitely want to get back into Baldur's Gate 3. Because, yes. And depending on... Oh, music. And I'd probably say, based on the next game that we complete, quote-unquote, I will probably switch in Baldur's Gate 3 for that. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. The meme game that everyone has played. I would have to get it first. And, I'll have to wait for another paycheck in order to do that. I have played a little bit of the Metal Gear Rising series. Mostly Guns of the Patriots, I believe, was like the main Metal Gear Solid game that I played all the way to completion. No More Heroes? I've never heard of that one. A meme game week? I mean, that is actually a pretty interesting idea. And then there's also just, well, obviously the follower goals are primarily the game weeks, but I do know for a fact that there is the entire list of the subathon goals I still gotta try and get through. So maybe before we jump back into Baldur's Gate, based on the game we complete, I will start working on all those subathon streams. That way, you guys aren't waiting forever for the actual subathon goals, and you don't feel like, you wasted money trying to complete something that you're never actually getting. Because I don't want to be that person. You got 3 in your head? Well, maybe, Avel, maybe, whenever you actually do start streaming, you can use the follower goal concept for yourself, and you can use your ideas for your streams. Metal Gear, No More Heroes, and Untitled Goose Game. Yeah, Goose Game did become a bit of a meme now, didn't it? I mean, there's always Among Us as well. How many freaking memes came from Among Us? Alone. Hell, it even got its own freaking rap song. Doom is kind of a meme game. Doom Doom is a creature all on its own. If you play a Doom game, you better finish a Doom game. As long as it's not Doom 3. I hear apparently Doom 3 sucked. Duke Nukem? Depends on the Duke Nukem game. I've heard on and off things about Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem can apparently be either very TOS or it could just be kind of cringe. Lethendra, what's up? Thank you very much for the care package. And I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day today. Welcome, welcome in. I am alive, yes. Lethendra lives. And welcome in. How you doing? Ah, this must be that must be the Trillium. Doom Dark Ages? Apparently a new Doom game coming out. Ooh, well, I'm gonna have to probably get it off of the freaking Origin store. Meh. But, I would love to get back into trying out Spore. See whether or not I can actually beat that game. Would you be surprised if I said that that game actually has an ending? You know, all the weird, freaky things that people have created ever since I stopped playing it, ever since I was like, what, 10? I'll probably have to create a completely new account. Played it and beat it. Nice. No spoilers. All I know is apparently the main goal was to try and get to the center of the universe. But apparently there was this group of people called the Groks that were like guarding the entire section near the center of the universe. That's all I know. Ooh. Decent sized lake. I could use some water. Still got that perfect diet. It's about to break though, because I'm running out of my double bars. Looks like maybe I need to slide down onto here. Don't break a leg. Yay. How big is the isle? Well, if there was a map, I would be able to tell you. Maybe I can look one up real quick. Let's see here. The Isle Evrima map. Those are all the old maps. Yeah, apparently that's all the old map. Here we go. At least that looks like it's relatively newer. Basically, how can I say this? It would take you at least 2 in-game days to get from one side of the island to the other, I think. Just because of all the mountains, rivers, valleys, and hills. That's my estimation, at least. And right now, I'm basically kind of around the northern side of the island. And if I was to stand at the top of that mountain, you'll probably see just nothing but the rest of the island past it. And over there would probably be all ocean. (15 kilometer by 15 kilometer). I'm guessing you calculated it by the length of the day or something? Google. Ah. Well, thankfully, we managed to find ourselves a nice quiet lake for us to be able to at least end the stream for this evening. I'll go and stick my large plated butt over here next to this rock. And perhaps we'll be able to come back to this if the servers don't reset and wipe my character in the meantime. There we go. And then we just hold on to H to fall asleep. And while we safe log out, let's go and find ourselves someone to raid, shall we? Let's see here. How's about we sort by recommended for me? With a nice fresh list. Ooh. Alright. I got 2 options available. I got 2 options, and I'm willing to get... I should turn that music off. There we go. I'm willing to leave it up to you guys this time. What would you rather see? Wait for the music. There we go. Would you rather see Monster Hunter World, or would you rather see Escape the Backrooms? If not, I can always leave it to a coin flip if it doesn't really matter. Dope. I dropped my coin. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and say... You'll be heads, you'll be tails. Hey, very well then. I'm gonna go ahead and say we shall go and raid... Ella... Marshmallow. Or she's just ending. Oh dear. Oh. Well, hush. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start that raid. There we go. Feel free to copy and paste either one of these raid messages. And on that note, I will simply go ahead and say... Thank you all so much for joining this evening. I know it was a bit more of a quiet, chill stream. But, you know, you gotta stick a stream like this every so once in a while. So I certainly hope you enjoyed, and if you did, do consider leaving a follow so helps out the channel. And if you're watching from the YouTube archive, do consider subscribing there as well, as you will be able to check out all of our other previous Isle adventures. And finally, if you want to stay on top of when I go live, do consider checking out the socials on my card. That way you'll be informed of when I go live, if I have to cancel streams, or if there's any special events happening. So yes, once again, thank you all so much for joining, and as always, I'll see you next time. spirits bless, and bye-bye.